In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy ways to check your company's SEO or your search engine optimization for your website and for your business that you can just use. You don't need any real expertise. You don't need to know anything about SEO. This is just a simple video showing you exactly how to check where your company's standings are for your search engine optimization. So I'm going to show you 5 different ways. The first one, and the most important one, this is the one that actually really matters the most, is going to google.com and typing in the search bar the exact keywords that customers are going to find you. This is the lowest hanging fruit. So we want the simplest phrase, the path of least resistance. Customers always search with the path of least resistance. So for my company, it's web design and then the city that we're in. So it's web design Billings, web design Vegas. Those are the markets that we serve. So it's going to be whatever the simplest one is. If it's a plumber, electrician service, plumbing service, plumber near me, it's going to be the least resistance. Think about yourself when you go to search for something. What is the most common phrase you'll search? Restaurants near me. Something very, very simple. That's usually what customers search. Put that in the Google search bar, search it. You're going to look to see where your company appears, both in the map pack. The map pack is like the top area with the listings on the map. And if it's in the top 3, it's going to show. If you need to click more, you're going to scroll down until you see it where it's at. And then you're going to count the positions from the top to where yours is at. So it's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Oh, we're at number 6. You're going to count those positions. You're going to make note of that. That's where your company currently is ranked on the map pack. We're going to do the exact same process for what's called the organic listings. This is where all the websites, this starts below the map pack, where all the websites are listed. So there's the first website, second website, third website. You're going to scroll down till you find your website. And if your website's in the top 10, you're doing pretty decent. Obviously if you're in the top 3, you're really killing it. If you're number 1, you're absolutely dominating. But if you can't find, you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, you can't find it, well, we need to put down a 0 for that element for what we're checking. You have no SEO. It's not in the rankings at all. You can't find it. Customer's not going to scroll 100 pages. They may scroll 10, they may scroll 20, but they're definitely not scrolling 100 to find something. So that's the first one. Second step, we're going to bing.com, bing.com. Some users still use Bing, and it's about 30% of web searches are done on Bing. So you need to be there. Go to bing.com. We're going to put the exact same key phrases in that we just searched on Google, and we're going to do a search for that. We're going to look at the map pack. So one thing to note about the map pack on Bing is that the reviews come from Facebook. So if you don't have any Facebook reviews, you probably won't be coming up in that map pack. You need to get Facebook reviews in order to come up in that map pack. If your Facebook reviews are turned off, you're not going to show any reviews there, and you're probably not going to get listed. So that's something to note. Then we're going to look at the organic listings to see where our website's at, and we're going to mark that down. So we're going to have 4 scores. Now we have 2 from Google, map pack and organic, 2 from Bing. We got the map pack and we got the organic. So we've got 4 scores we've marked down. You could be 1s in all of them. Like my company is number 1 in all those. Or you could be number 4, number 5, number 6. You could be number 20. You could be non-existent on there. And then that gives you an idea where you need to start working on your SEO. So those 2 are the most important. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called an index check. So we're going to go back to Google, and we're going to put our website URL or our domain name in quotations around our domain name. So put quote on one side of the domain, quote on the other side of the domain, and you're going to search. This is going to show you exactly how many times your website is indexed, and we're looking at the amount of numbers of listings. Boom, it's going to show you, there's 10 page results, there's 100 page results, there's 1,000 page results. The more page results you have, the better it is for your SEO, because that's more pages that are indexed on Google. This is an easy way to check this. Of course, there's much more advanced people who are in SEO. We use like Google Search Console to do this type of work, but we're not, this is for the common person. This is for the common business owner. It doesn't know SEO. It's a quick way for you to find out how many pages are indexed on Google. So that's number 3. Number 4. We're going to go to a site called Ahrefs, so Ahrefs backlink checker. So you can just Google that, Ahrefs backlink checker. It's going to have a big bar. We're going to paste our website link in there, and we're going to click search and find out how many backlinks we have. So it's going to give you a domain score. Domain score is going to be out 0, 1, 2, 3. 40, whatever, out of 100. And that's basically like a rating scale, like how strong is your domain. So if you have like a 1 out of 100, it's not very strong. If you have like a 20 or a 40 or a 60 out of 100, it's quite strong. You're doing quite well. And then you're going to see how many backlinks and how many direct linking sites. The amount of backlinks is very, very important. So there could be 100 backlinks, 1,000 backlinks, 10,000 backlinks. You'll know like how powerful your website is based on how many backlinks. Like my website, for example, has a 70 out of 100, has 9,600 backlinks. That's pretty strong score. And you'll know, you can see the numbers and see, if it's pretty low, like you have a 1 out of 100 and you only have like 100 backlinks, you know that you've got some work to do. That's not that strong. So that's a good place to check for your backlinks, because backlinks are a huge part of SEO. And our final destination out of our top 5 places to check your SEO online is to go to archive.org. This is the web's archive. So it's archive.org, archive.org. And we're going to put it, again, we're going to paste our website URL, our domain in there, and we're going to search. And we're looking at the calendar to see how many times has our website been indexed by archive.org. Now, this is just a good example of a way to look at how powerful the content on your website is, because the more times that you're updating your content and more powerful and more important your website is, the more likely Archive is going to send their spiders to crawl and index your website. So this is kind of like a bonus round type of thing. Obviously, the 4 things I'd mentioned before, this are way more important, but this is just another way to look at, well, how well is my content getting indexed? How much does Archive pick up on my content, and how many times are they indexing me? So you're going to look at the calendar for the year of 2024, and you can see like, oh, April, there's 1. Oh, okay, there's February, there's 1. Okay, January, there's 1. And you can see, oh, if you're getting about 1 per month, that's pretty good. If you're only getting 1 per year or less than 1 per year, that's not very good. Your content's not getting updated enough. So that's a good way to tell whether your content's fresh, you're really adding a lot of stuff to your website, or it's pretty stale. Like Archive could care less about your website. It's like, they're not really adding that much. Why should we archive them? So that's a good way to just check that. So you can go through this list. You can save this video. You can go, 1 through 5, and you can do all those checks, and you're going to know like how good your SEO is without having to ask an expert, because experts can be, all over the place with kinds of jargon and crazy stuff. They'll send you crazy reports. You can't always trust all that stuff. But when you do this check that I just gave you, you can trust that because it's real, it's on the web, and you yourself can be empowered and informed on how good your SEO actually is before you reach out to an expert. Or maybe you have an expert doing work right now and you want to know how good it's being done. So hopefully this is helpful. This is Joe Phil with SkyPoint Studios. If you do need help with your SEO, or you want to go through these checks together, certainly reach out to me. I'd love to help you out, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching.